member for Halifax Needham.
Madam Speaker, African Nova Scotian and Indigenous communities are still waiting for action on environmental racism. Yet this government has been silent after sitting on the report for over a year until it was finally leaked. Months later, there's been no word on when this government will start moving on the recommendations, including the recommendation to at least apologize. Madam Speaker, Black and Indigenous communities are still waiting. When will this government finally take action on environmental racism?
I recognize the Honourable Attorney General and Minister of Justice.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. And as you know, there is no place for racism in Nova Scotia. We were proud to work with the Environmental Racism Panel. And in this year's budget, you will see there's a huge amount of money, over $400,000, to try to support the implementation of the recommendations. We were pleased to work with the panel. We're going to continue to work on that, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Member for Halifax Needham.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And you have no place for racism, yet legislation speaks otherwise, and yet you can't apologize. So you've had months, you've had years. We need action now. Communities who have had their land and water poisoned, who have had health impacts from dumps and industrial sites in their backyards, at least deserve an apology. Madam Speaker, this recommendation isn't complicated. An apology doesn't cost any money. It shows that this government recognizes the harms of the past, and it shows a commitment to do better moving forward. So, Madam Speaker, when will this government apologize for our province's embarrassing legacy of environmental racism?
I recognize the Honourable Attorney General and Minister of Justice.
Well, thank you, Madam Speaker. And again, I want to thank the member for the question. Industrial activities, including landfills, have been highly regulated in Nova Scotia for decades to ensure that harmful events of the past are not repeated, and to ensure that people and communities and our environment are safeguarded from these actions. There are strong guardrails in place. We will share proposed next steps soon about what the next steps we're taking in implementing the recommendations of the panel, and we'll be sharing that with them, Madam Speaker, as well.